Spawning in the top right corner as the red Zerg barcode, it's Oreo. And in the bottom left as the green Zerg, it's Hyperion. Welcome to the ESL Pro Tour Week 4 Asia's tournament. I'm your caster today, Renegade. We're gonna have a hatch first from both players. Oreo putting his down first. Now these guys are kind of mystery knights, right? We got a barcode and we got Hyperion. Not the most games played on their accounts. So we're gonna see what they bring to the table. This is an open tournament, so anyone can join. And the winner is going to be moving up to face Australia, where we will follow them and continue, hopefully, to hop through the storyline all the way to the finals. Gas pool. Gonna finish around the same time for both players. Worker count even, gas count even. Hyperion very slightly ahead in the gas count. Mineral count even. Both hatches pop. And we're gonna get into the ZVZ on World of Sleepers. Totally mirror builds up to this point. Oreo. Gonna give chase to the scouts of Hyperion. 18 Malings coming out from our barcode player. And we're gonna see some aggression. Both players did go for a third. Oh, some of Oreo's Lings getting delayed from pushing out here. It's going to give Hyperion a shot to defend. He's morphing in Banelings already. It's going to have 2 to the 1 of Oreo. And Oreo's has quite a ways to weigh. Quite a ways to walk across this map. Oreo engaging quite nicely at the third. Hyperion trying to figure out how to deal with this. The Banelings trying to get in on these Lings. It's not going to make the connection, and the third hatch falls for Hyperion. Oreo behind this has his own third. Ling's fighting in the Queen's here, under Queen Fire here. At the natural for Oreo. So he's going to take a little bit of extra damage. Transfuse there, going to save the queens, and Hyperion isn't in good shape, but he's still alive. Actually, a couple workers ahead. Now, Oreo does have the larva count in his favor. Hyperion has a Baneling, but Oreo has 6. Oh, it's quite the detonation. I don't know 4 banelings for that many lings, if that's the best trade, but considering they were the only defenses Hyperion really had there, I think it was worth for Oreo. Oreo brazenly morphing his banelings in the back of Hyperion's base, and there's nothing he can do about it. He's gonna pull the drones, but the banelings, oh, are they gonna catch up? Hyperion defending the best he can. He's still ahead in workers here, but the army supply just isn't showing it. Banelings are going to connect with the remaining drones, and GG is going to be called. Oreo takes game number 1. In the bottom right, as the red Zerg, it's Oreo. And in the top left, as the green Zerg, it's Hyperion. I just realized this isn't a Katowice event, so I probably shouldn't have the sponsor thing on it. Oopsies. Blizzard funding these tournaments and the continued success of StarCraft esports, as well as Warcraft esports, by switching the WCS over to the ESL Pro Tour. This event is part of that multi-event structure. Just kicking off with the IEM Katowice qualifiers, which were a few weeks back. And, these weekly cups are really nice. I personally enjoy them. As a caster, gets the pros out, $100 on the line, US, 3 times over the course of, well, they're all on Sunday for me, because I'm on the East Coast US, so they start at midnight on Sunday. There's the Europe one at 8 a.m., and then there's the Americas server at 5 p.m. Eastern. Of course, adjust that to your local time zone. And $100 in each one of those tournaments every single week, plus ESL Pro Tour points. Just straight up, pure StarCraft content. Anyone can sign up, totally open. Even you, Kasai. That's right, I'm calling you out. Both players with mirror builds once again. Oreo did take game number 1. Third base going down for Oreo. Hyperion with the Roachhorn. Our barcode player Oreo. Quite a bit behind on workers. Going for an early ranged, as well as getting Ling speed out. No, it's not even early. Doesn't have a I don't know, I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, he's going straight for a lair. Is he gonna delay the Roachhorn? If Hyperion just had a Baneling Nest, this would, like, be an over game. Game over, man. Game over. But he doesn't. And he's not going to. So Oreo's gonna get away with this third. He's gonna get away with the +1 with the lair. And with the Roach Warren. Hyperion kind of gambling it all on this 2-base assault. Roach speed started up for a red player. However, it's basically done for Hyperion. There's the 6 roaches in the production tab. This initial dozen or so move out. +1 will be finished pretty close to exactly when they crash into these hatches. Four spines thrown down in the defense for Oreo, but they're not going to be enough here. Hyperion gonna gun down the roaches. And there's a lot of dead drones. Hyperion shaving half the health off this hatchery as well. And, oh, half the health off the Roach Warren. All the damage on Oreo's side of the map. A lot of drones going down, 2 dozen in fact. And Hyperion will get cleaned up here, but, I mean, look at the supply. 14. We're heavily in favor of Hyperion here as the eggs hatch. Or larvae are spawned, and the life cycle continues. Hyperion getting up his own third behind this, gonna have additional larva production, and, you know, one roach gets picked off, sure, but here's the reinforcements for Hyperion, and I just don't think Oreo can engage here. +2 is on a timer, it's halfway finished. All Hyperion needs to do is wait for +2 to get done, hold the ramp, and then push out and kill his opponent. While not really going to connect, GG's called. Hyperion evens up the score, 1-1. In the bottom right, as the red Zerg, it's Oreo. And in the top left, as the green Zerg, it's Hyperion. The score is 1-1 in the best of 3. One of these two players going to be moving on to the round of 16 at the end of this game. Oreo showing his power in the Ling Bane Wars, but Hyperion with a great roach push timing. It's a pull first here from Oreo. It's like, hey man, I beat you in the Ling Bane Wars before. I can do it again. Hyperion goes for the hatch first. Oreo is going to expand behind this. The 117 mark. So it's just going to be 6 slings to poke out as soon as the pool hatches. You can see the larva already banked. Bam. The Ling Flood barrels down mid-map. Interesting. Okay. Oreo's moving in. Hyperion's trying to stop damage from happening. Ooh, Hyperion gets the first link kill, and with that, the trade. Well played there from Hyperion. Flings tap onto the wall. Evo Chamber goes down. It is not canceled. Queens do not quite get the wall off. That means that Oreo's gonna flood in. He gets a full surround on the queens. 1 queen, 2 queen, 3 queen dead. And Oreo's gonna begin getting to work on evening up this worker count. GG's called. Oreo takes the win 2-1 and moves on to the round of 16.